Test, test, test. 1, 2. Kind of. Yes, yeah, there we go. Cool. Right. Not quite sure what happened there. Must have been when I was messing around with Ableton or something. The levels look like they're coming through, which is cool, which means the MPC should be fine now. So yeah, anyway, let's recap on what I was saying whilst I was muted for some reason. Yeah, the track that you had in the the startup screen was what I finished up on the last stream. So yeah, I took that into Ableton, recorded it, added a few little extra parts, and sent that off for that Samples from Mars competition, which is to win an Akai MPC2500 XL, a nice bad boy MPC from the 90s, made famous by obviously Dr. Dre and all that jazz. Nice, cool. Volume's all coming through, lovely, good. So yeah, today I've made a sample made a nice jazz chord, sort of A minor 7, add 9 or something like that. And yeah, it sounds rather cool. And yeah, I will load it up and show you guys what we're going to be using. So let's find our loops thing. I do love this MPC. It just makes life. So yeah, that's our new piano loop. So that's what we're going to be using today. Sounds rather cool. But first we will start building up our drum kit. As usual, we'll go through the, I say, laborious process. For some people it can be quite laborious, but it's quite cool. So we want a kick, so we'll just label that up. So K, I, C, K. Yeah. Right, let's go find ourselves a lovely little kick, shall we? Could load up our kick program. I stupidly didn't save the programs from the last stream, so we'll probably lose some of this stuff, but it's fine. So programs, kick, what have we got? So change that to kick. So let's go find ourselves a fresh kick to put in the program. It's always good to fill these up. Right, let's bring up the YouTuber. There we go. Now, what shall we use? Oh, BPM. Definitely would like to make it 125 as usual. It's a lovely BPM to use. It puts you in a nice area between kind of like peak time music and chilled out stuff. So it works quite nicely there. Anyway, load. What shall we use? I'm thinking we might use some of the sample from Mars free stuff that we got, the MPC2000 snacks. There's some cool stuff in here. I think we used that for the last one, for the last track. Oh, this F5. My plan is today after the stream, I'm going to order myself some decent soldering gear and a few tack switches so I can fix this bad boy. Slug. I actually quite like that, if I can get it to play. It's quite fuddy. Let's use it. So, we will go into our grid edit mode. 4 bars as usual. 4, do it. Now where are you? Oh yeah, helps if we go into program and actually chuck it into a pad. Full level. Sorry about the noisy motorbikes. Right, so let's oh no, we don't want that one there. Delete. Might just run this straight. Mick Savage, oi oi. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. I think for this track I might actually keep it quite chill. Right, let's have a listen and see what we got. Play from start. Nice. It's a little on the quiet side. Sure we can ramp up the volume a little bit coming through. Yeah, there's plenty there. So let's start playing around with the filter. Do my usual trick. We'll take a high pass. No. That's what we'll do, and then high resonance. Start fattening it up. Some serious weight there now. Even more so. Not peaking, which is good. I might just nip that down a tad. Maybe boost up one more. Nice. So the kid's nice. Kick's nice and fuddy. Sounding pretty cool. I came up with an idea as well that because when you're in track mute mode, whatever track you're kind of highlighted on whilst you're kind of jamming and whatnot, you can only use these cue links in that program or that track, as it were, which is kind of annoying. So if you want to like mess around with 2 different sounds, like or use the filter with 2 different sort of sounds, you can't really do that unless they're in the same program. So what we might have to do is chuck like our melodies, vocals and stuff in the same program, and then we can use more of the cue links to kind of bring the filters up, get a bit more imaginative with that kind of stuff. So I'm thinking I would like to bring up track 9 just so we can get that sampling straight away. And then might need to make a new program as well. So window, new. What should we call this? We'll call it music. Music. Nice. Right. So this is going to be... Oh, is that a... No, there's a U. Good. So this is the program that we're going to use to have all those kind of melodies and stuff inside, purely so we can have a bit more control with the cue links and the filters and all that kind of stuff, which is cool. So where is that sample? Let's go find it. So loops, and there it is. Come on now. That just sounds so cool. So yeah, how I made that sample is I used Arturia's piano VST, and chose the kind of jazz upright sound. Then I chucked a tape emulator on it, a kind of channel strip emulator, just to give it lots of sort of character and fuzz. And it sounds quite cool. So there it is. Helps if you choose the right one, I guess. That's right. Nothing there. I want that pad. And then we want that. There we go. Sounds so cool. Right, sequence, time, signature. Let's get loads of swing on this. I'm feeling the swing today. So give me all your swing. And we will record this in. So, from the beginning. 3, 4. Filter, low pass 2. That sounded lovely. Right, take over the slider. Off 1. Nice. Leave it open for now. At least we've got some control over it. Cool. Happy with that. There was a vocal that I found as well, which is very cool. So we will go load that in. And yeah, we want to go program, sample, so fresh pad. Now we need to go to load. So I believe, did I check? Oh, here it is. So yeah, it was a Phil Weeks like vocal loop that I bought from his newest sample pack, or say his first sample pack that he's released and newest. So it's quite cool. We will load that in. It sounds quite cool over the top of the piano. I might just chuck that on, note on. So. tempted to put that piano sound on note on as well, just because I don't want it playing out constantly. But then it's getting the loop right. So yeah, that vocal also had the same treatment. Had the tape emulator, channel strip emulator, make it sound a bit more gritty. And obviously EQ'd it so it'll fit a bit better in the mix, but we need to turn these down. So. Cool. So I don't know where I'm going to chuck that in just yet. Just going to leave it there. We'll fill out the rest of the drum kit. I like to use sort of eight pads worth of drums just to give it a nice good feel. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Right, so what do we want? I'm thinking a nice snare. Nice snare. For the next one. So we shall call this snare. Or S. We'll call it SD. Usually easier that way. You know what snare drum stands for. There we go. SD. Find ourselves a called snare drum. Live stream 1. That's from our very first live stream. So yeah, for my very first live stream, if you go to fadefunk.bandcamp.com, you can find the first track that we made on our first live stream for free. Download that absolutely free. And once this track is done, this one will also be for free. Usually get them done within sort of 5 days, just so I've got the time. Right, what am I going to use? Yes, use a 606. I'm feeling a bit raw. MC60. Come on then. What have we got? What do we got for snare? There's some cool ones. Oh, yes. That's one. Really like that. That's nice. Do it. Give me the snare. It also helps if you actually load up the collapse snare program as well. So we can chuck it in that. Collapse snare, do it. So, program. Collapse snare. Spare space there for it. No way. I did not use that last, did I? That doesn't seem quite right. Maybe we'll choose. We'll just use it. It's fine. It's fine. Don't know why we've got two, but it will do for now. So let's just play along and see what it sounds like. Cool. So let's record that in. we will have some close hats. So we need to rename that. So CL hat. And then give it that. Cool, yeah, that'll do. I need to load up another program. So, what do we got? File not found. Oh, cancel. Cancel, cancel. So we've already loaded that in, but there's no files in it. Ah, it's going to be interesting. No. Each time. Don't know why. This was it. 808 hi-hat. We'll load that in just so it's there. And then we'll remember to save this program. So. I'm going to assume it's here. Now, what one was it that's missing? CH808 CRA1. 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 Cool. Well, I fancy using maybe some more 606 stuff. What we got? Really nice sounding. Yeah, I really like that. We'll take that as well. So back to the program. Got that one. And we shall load up the new one. It's a bit harsher sounding, it's got a bit more of a click. Then rather the 808. Now we want 16 levels on this. Velocity, turn on. Now it's just trying to come up with a more of an original, because we've been using the same type of closed hat sound for a while now. So, open hat. Do we want open hats? Yeah, got it. Always like a bit of open hat. So, hat. Cool, hat. What do you... Actually, we need to load up the program first, just so we can populate it. Cool. Then we'll find ourselves a nice... But what to use? What to use? Maybe a 707 one. We'll try the SP1200s. So, hat. It's a bit low pitched. That's better. We want to shorten that when we can. So program sample. Okay. There's a space for it. Right. So if we just jam that in, we can shorten it and do all that kind of stuff in just a second. So cool. Getting there. What next? Shall we do now? I can't remember whether we've got like a bunch of, say, percussion loops just to chuck over the top to fill it out. But then we're also MJ keys, MJ Fox, drum perk loops. Ah, we've only got one, and that was the one we used last time. Oh no, I think we tried to use that. I couldn't work it in. No, I think we'll make our own. I think that's the best way and the best policy in general. So what we will do is to come out. Ooh, I wonder if there's any good for percussion in here, whether it's just some cool toms and stuff. Oh, they sound lovely. Yes. So what we'll do, we will load up the 606 program that comes with this. So 606. There it is. With samples. This can be our kind of percussion sound. So what we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 606 from Mars. Now. Is there any more? No. Here's just pad 8. Let's just try and jam something in, I think. See what happens. Kind of. Yeah, double note there. Or should we delete that one? I was actually quite limited in sounds. I was kind of hoping to get like a clave or something. Yeah, could do with a clave actually. I do like a clave. Maybe we'll go find one. So yeah, welcome to all the new people that have just joined in. Hope you're well. I'm Jeff Fader. And yeah, this is the Fade to Funk channel, my record label, mixing, mastering company, party people extraordinaire. Just, yeah, we do all sorts of stuff. So I hope you're well. Hope you're enjoying the stream. If you are, leave a comment. It's all welcome here. Any suggestions as well? That would be absolutely awesome. Right, so we've got our percussion. I did want a nice clap roll. Clap roll. Give me lovely clap roll. Right, we'll name that as well quickly. So C L A P. I can't remember if 606 had a clap in that sound. No. So we'll go find ourselves one. Get claps in there. What was in that program? So it's an 808 clap old verb. So let's see if we can get a 707 clap or a finger snap. Doing like a finger snap too. So what are we after? Loading. 707. That sounds similar. Cowbell. Oh, maybe we can use a cowbell. There's always room for a cowbell. Yeah. Or do we go for an 808 cowbell? I'm thinking an 808 cowbell. It's kind of law. Going for a cowbell. CB, 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 CY. What? Mid toms, okay. What? I'm sure they did a cowbell. There it is. There it is. Yeah, I like that one. Let's chuck it in. It's not really a clap, but it's alright. It's alright. So that pad wants to be unused. So let's have a see where we can fit it in. Sound. I don't remember putting that in. Anyway, I'm really liking this so let's yeah, chuck that in. We've somehow managed to just jam in a load of buttons on this tank. Let's have a look, see what we did accidentally. Do you see all those notes? Right, let's find out which one each one is. Some of them we could just keep in. I think it would be quite funny. That one I might delete. Where they've got two, I might just delete. So we'll delete that. Any overlaps. So what are you? 13. 13, 13, 13. Oh, why are we recording stuff in? Don't do that. Delete. Go on then. Oh, bless me. Well, how does that sound? Oh, there's still some doubles. Don't want doubles. No, it should be cool. What are we gonna get? I like happy accidents. Nice. So we got our kind of clap. We should just call that cowbell, otherwise we'll get confused. Or just CB. So just there we go, CB. We got cowbell. Cool. Track 7. What should we fill this one with? The clave that I was after. Give me my clave. So, we could just chuck in clap snare, I guess, as well. So, probably pad 6. Mode, load. There's probably a CL in here somewhere. There we go. Bright, mid, saturated. That's quite nice, kind of standard. Maybe yeah, I'll go for the mid. Load that in. To you. Yeah. And then we want. That. That's cool. So but not least, we would like go for our usual ride symbol. It's gone to be quite a busy little track, rather than being quite chilled. So last but not least, no, don't do that. Do that. Good. Do I want to ride? Do I want to ride? Or is that plenty? I think that's plenty, to be honest. When we go to track mute, we can... That's sounding quite cool now. Bass, finally. Bass, and we are in, well, not even an hour in. We've got all the drums in, the main idea, and we're just about to chuck the bass line in. Nice. Right. Track 5. What was track 5? What did we... That was percussion, really, wasn't it? I need to name that, otherwise I will forget. So... The... P. Oh. There we go. Cool. 8. We're not using track 9. Yeah, music. But we're not going to be muting this one. Actually, we'll give this a DNR. D. Or DNM. Do not mute. Because we're going to be controlling all the musical stuff in that channel through the filters. So it's just going to kind of be a bit of a sort of French house filter fest. But in a very French house filter fest way. So we want some bass. Load a good program. Out we get. There we go. So programs. Bass. Do it. Alright, what's actually in this? Not a lot. Not a lot, is there? Let's see what else there is that we can chuck in it. I think I've got a bass folder somewhere. Bass. Have I gone past it? Probably. Yes, I have. So what do we got? Deep organ bass. Honey bass. Not a lot, it seems, we've got in the way of basses. Don't know if I like that one. Maybe that's quite cool. We could maybe do something with that. I don't know whether I've actually used that or not. No, we haven't. Let's use it. Right. So we're going to program on a spare slot. Now I want to chuck that on. Note on. And then a bit of filter. Maybe a high pass. Bit of resonance because there's not a lot. Take that buzz off. Cool. And now 16 levels. Probably need that to be a bit more. Ring out a bit. Also need that to be a bit bassier. Maybe we'll chuck a low pass on the top. And then bit of that. It doesn't really change much, to be honest. That's kind of disappointing. Apart from it buzzes a bit. Maybe we can, right, we'll figure out something for it. So we want to change this to tune, original pad 9, turn on. Might pitch that down as well. Ooh, we need to change that to mono. Cool. try something a bit more melody in the bass. Let's try that. Maybe that just works. Maybe we don't need the high note. Let's try that, shall we? So. Ah! Damn you, Adams. Alright, start again. 2, 3, 4. That's a bit better. That sounds really cool. Right. What is needed next is that. Where is? Why is everything muted? Where's everything gone? So music, yeah. What? first idea of recording them. We can do a couple of sequences, mixing that vocal up. Dooby. So let's we'll start from the beginning. Just go 3, 4. Well, you're annoying, aren't you? I think they're both too low. So, anyway, that's all that. So now we've got control over both the vocal and the piano riff, all on the Q-Link sliders with the filters, which is quite cool. So we just kind of filter through them. What else are we going to need? Maybe some effects on the vocal at least. At the very least. So, yes, feed it through. Give me some delay. So, mixer. Just trying to think what else we're gonna need. Maybe like a nice little cord stab. So we will go to load up a new program. Chords, do it. And now I did, when I bought the Feel Week sample pack, because I've been sort of a long time shopper at Loop Masters, they gave me some free stuff, which I'm quite cool about with. And they gave me a pack called Chords, Pads and Stabs. I can't remember who it's by actually. Let me just have a quick look. Chords, Pads and Stabs. Loop Masters. Oh, Loops, Pads and Awesome Stabs, and it's by, is it Connected Audio? So yeah, some quite cool stuff in there. They've I'll give you a little rundown of what it is. Connected Audio is proud to present chords, stabs and awesome stabs, an outstanding one-shot collection comprising of keys, synths, bass and melodies, and intended for use in how, well, just all that stuff. They've kind of basically, what have they done? Many of the loops that then basically, yeah, mix of analog and digital sources. Loads of them went through processing courtesy of an MPC, an SSL channel strip, and a vintage EMU sampler, which is very cool. So some of them sound absolutely awesome. Come on now, work. That's quite nice. I don't know whether that'll work as a thing. We can give it a go. Be nice to have a little pad. Didn't really think of that. Maybe we'll chuck it in music. Maybe. Let's program. Quite loud though, so we're gonna need to move that down. And parameter, chuck that on mono. Don't want that over spilling itself. Mixer. I'm not sold by it, if I'm honest. Definitely not sold on it. I think it fades in too late in order to be useful. I'd like it to come in straight away. What else is there? There's all sorts of stuff. Nice. Oh. Oh, nice. I'm not quite sure what I'm really after. See, I don't know whether that's going to work. It might do. Because it's a major 7 and we're in minor. Can always give it a go. There's no harm in that. No. It's just buried. Buried doesn't sound too good either. So, not in that mix anyway. It sounds cool on its own. This F5 button is totally gone. Oh, that's nice. Let's just chuck it in. We'll play it and we'll see what happens. So. Need to... why is it so quiet? That sounds so nice, that chord. Oh, some classic sort of house sounds there. Compared to those sounds, they're really quiet. Which is kind of annoying. Maybe I can use them for next week's. Because, yeah, that's a bit quiet for my liking. And what I can do, I can boost the volume in Ableton beforehand. Get them boosted up the ears. That sounds so good. Chase Sharman's loving it. It is a very cool sound, but maybe not for this track. I don't know what I'm going to try and chuck into this. There was actually... What was I after? There was a flute sound that I found ages ago. That sounds really cool. Maybe in Leeds, I think it is. Yeah, here we go. Whether that's going to be any good for this track, I don't know. I'm definitely not feeling it, if I'm honest. Coming to a bit of a standstill. Ooh. Let's chuck you in for giggles. Need to take the Manic Poly. too out of tune. But that's very cool as well. Don't really want to go back to the Juno 60 thing because it's used it a couple of times now. Now, do I have a juice? Been at this for an hour and a half. Could do a sip. Cool. And I got some chocolate raisins. Oh, yes. Right, let's go. We are geared up. Is there anything in here that we could use? I refused that before. Yes. Anything that's actually in key, maybe in D, something in D. Come on, play. That's the same one. Have you used that? That might work. Chuck it in. Program. It needs to be on. No, on. Not feeling that either. Come on, there's got to be something. Let's try leads again. Maybe JX3. What you got for me? I want pads. Stop. Let's try the ring modulated one. Might be able to play with that. Take it into mono. nice. Stuck for ideas at the moment now. If anyone's got any sort of suggestions where we can take this track, that would be fantastic. Because yeah, I'm stuck at the moment. First time in a while I've come to a halt. Maybe a string. I don't really want a string though. Don't know whether I do. Oh, this is a tough one to crack today. Trying to get something. if I can get it tidied up. Maybe we go to trim. No, don't chop. Just, can we just like, no, edit that? Cool. There we go, new sound. Piano solo to a thumpy drop. That's sounding quite cool. Like that. I think it kind of works, but I think it will need some manipulating. Ah, no! No! Where's the undo button? Undo. So then we don't mess around with that sound. That sounds quite cool. That's sounding really cool at the moment. It's a nice little idea. So what are we in? An hour and 45. That's cool. About an hour or so. So I'm talking with my mouth full. That's really rude. So yeah, we've got about hour and 15. To get a few more ideas in. But I don't think it really needs much, to be honest. That piano lick is so good with that vocal. Like, just with the filtering and whatnot, just takes it somewhere else. Maybe we could have like a string in the background. I quite like strings. It's kind of my thing. Anyway, let's unmute everything. Maybe we'll mute the claves because they're a bit much. Cool. Right, oh dear. So we've got melody, the piano and the vocal in that track because we control them via that. We've got the bass, and we've got the kind of synth line. What else could we chuck in there? I did say the strings. Let's see if we can find a good one. No, that's quite harsh, that sound. We can always use that. Moog Square. What is that from? Tempted to chuck this in. I mean, we have used it before, but it's just a string. It kind of fulfills a purpose, really. Do we want? I think there's like a lead program somewhere that we can load up. Synth, that'll do. Might be something in there that we can use as well. So there, so we can check the new sound. That's not the sound we chose. Oh, that's loud. Now we just need to adjust the ADSR on it. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 5. Let's see if it even fits. simple string. Right. Simple string. I think that will do. You know? I think for an idea, I think that will do. Because then I can finish it off in... Nice. That sounded really cool. So what I might do is we'll wrap it up for now. And I'm going to get this all saved inside. You don't want to watch that. I've done it a few times now, so I'm pretty sure that everyone's got the gist of how you save, transport and stuff. I mean, unless anyone wants to see it, then yeah, I'll happily do so. I'll just wait around, see if anyone's up for that. Sorry, you can hear me. That's so bad. Anyway, I will call it a day. Thanks to everyone that's tuned in today. It's been really good fun. It's been quite challenging as well, actually. Trying to come up with that synth line at the end was actually, struggled with that a lot, but I think it works really nicely. So yeah, I'm going to get it all saved, and then sometime during the week, I'll record it all out. And yeah, and probably by Saturday, it will be up on the Fade to Funk Bandcamp. So just go to fadetofunk.bandcamp.com and it will be up there within the next sort of 5 days as a free download. So yeah, thank you everyone, and I will see you guys next week. Catch you later. Bye bye.